anticipated by Northern and Southerners alike.
I'm talking about the music, Rivera.
Who care about the music? I'm talking about the match that we are about to see. North meets South. Dragon meets Dragon. Here at the International Coliseum.
Rivera, you sell this match better than most would sell a used car. However, this match has ramifications deeper than Dragon versus Dragon for the first time ever in a singles contest. This match is for the APW Worldwide Internet Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, for your information, the APW Worldwide Internet title is a unique title in the fact that it is documented and defended only for the internet. Am I correct?
Yes, you are, Rivera. And you know what they say about the internet. Excuse me. Many people are on the internet these days, Rivera. The man everyone came to see, Rivera. The man who single-handedly packed the El Rey Theater, escorted by myself and Disco Machine. Super Dragon.
Well, we saw that famous title defense that Super Dragon did in the street a couple of weeks ago on the Epic TV, nearly killing a homeless man. What was that?
It was Super Dragon merely warming up for this match, Rivera. American Dragon, trained in Texas. Texas is a terrible, terrible place, Rivera. You might as well live on the street if you live in Texas. And therefore, we figured a bum would have the same amount of skill as American Dragon.
Chico, don't let Terry Funk hear you say those words, man.
Terry who? The fans behind 100% Super Dragon as this match gets underway. A battle of epic proportions, to say the very least. These men squaring off nose to nose, a big slap to the face, traded by each man. American Dragon, or should I say, Beck, entertainer of millions worldwide.
The jib is up. Is that how you say it?
I said I do not like the cut of his jib.
Oh.
Both of these men, they lock up. A very heated exchange from the lockup, going all over the ring. No man can gain a clear advantage. Super Dragon pushes off a clean break for American Dragon. American Dragon blocks, Super Dragon blocks.
You know, the early sign of this match point to a very heated, very intense match full of striking
American
and
Dragon
stiff blows.
with a big kick to the leg of Super Dragon. Super Dragon with two of his own. American Dragon. They trade and meet in the twain, Rivera. A kick to each of their shins. That cannot feel good on either party. American Dragon breaks off, goes for a spinning back fist. Super Dragon for one of his own. A big double slap to the face sends both men reeling. Super Dragon regaining his composure. He knows he has this match well in hand. He can defeat American Dragon at any moment. And look at this. He cares so little about the man in the ring that he goes outside to jaw with the fans, to consult with myself and Disco Machine, his advisors, Rivera.
American Dragon is almost a throwback to the classic wrestler of the 60s and 70s. No flash, no pizzazz, just solid, tough, intense wrestling.
Super Dragon back in the ring, applying a headlock to American Dragon. American Dragon takes him back to the ropes, shoots him off. American Dragon, big shoulder tackle. Dragon drops down, leapfrog over. Leapfrog over again, and American Dragon hits him face first with a dropkick right on the nose. American Dragon feeds him to the corner and sends in a vicious chop. Wrenching him up, shoots him across. Super Dragon reverses. American Dragon leapfrogs over. A quick roll-up by American Dragon. A bridging pinfall attempt, only a 2 count. Big arm drag. Not something you'd see from a wrestler in the 60s, huh, Rivera?
Super Dragon has come off some recent injuries to the knee, and all I can say is that he looks to be 110% recovered.
1,000,000,000,000% recovered, Rivera. Except when American Dragon is cheating by driving his own knee into the face of Super Dragon. I don't have my wrestling rule book here with me, but I am almost certain that is an illegal maneuver. Speaking of illegal maneuvers, Super Dragon, very wisely, goes to the eyes of American Dragon, sends him into the ropes. American Dragon goes under. Super Dragon takes out the legs. American Dragon reverses, pitches Super Dragon off. American Dragon going in for his big elbow. Super Dragon catches him at a patented Kendo Kashin armbar takedown. Rivera, the action is fast and furious here, and I'm not talking Paul Walker and Vin Diesel.
And that's a classic example of how the worlds of mixed martial art and professional wrestling are mixing today. That armbar, that cross armbar, was invented by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the Gracie. But now, thanks to Antonio Inoki, these two styles are mixing, bringing the fan even better, more intense displays of combat sport.
I could not have said it better myself, Rivera.
Thank you, Chick.
But if I said it, I wouldn't have the accent. American Dragon escapes that leg lock applied to his head. You can see he is red in the face, the blood flowing or possibly cut off from American Dragon's face. Super Dragon stringing him up in the corner. Referee, please avert your eyes. I don't see anything, Rivera.
Oye, hey, who is that?
That beautiful, good-looking man out on the ring apron area? Why, it's me, Rivera. It's me. I'm glad you asked, and I'm glad you noticed. American Dragon, he looks to be in between a rock and a hard place.
He's in the tree of woe.
That's not a tree of woe, Rivera. That is a tree,
an inverted tree of woe.
That is a tree of pain. Just falling down, collapsing due to the immense amount of pain applied by Super Dragon. Super Dragon showing the disrespect he carries for American Dragon, kicking him in the face and going for an arrogant pinfall attempt. And you notice right there, Rivera, Super Dragon applies the chokehold, headlock. As soon as American Dragon kicks out, Super Dragon would not do a chokehold.
No.
He plays by the rules.
This is an excellent submission maneuver being applied by Super Dragon.
And it was an excellent view at entertainer Beck. American Dragon cheating, desperately makes it to the ropes, letting down the fans that wanted to see Super Dragon win in short order, Rivera. Super Dragon a clubbing blow to the spine of American Dragon. Big foot stomps to the chest and sternum. American Dragon amazingly bridges up only to receive another foot stomp to the chest. How do you like that, Rivera?
Tremendous bridge, tremendous upper body strength exhibited by American Dragon.
When was the last time John Tolos did a move like that, Rivera?
When was the last time American Dragon busted out with the corkscrew?
When was the last time John Tolos was in the ring, Rivera? Stiff chop by Super Dragon, sending American back to the ropes just to administer more and more punishment. He is toying with American Dragon. Going for what looked to be a hip toss. American Dragon reverses into a Russian leg sweep. American Dragon stomping the elbow, the exposed elbow of Super Dragon. An underhanded, dastardly move. Picking up Super Dragon, possibly to cheat. Chopping Super Dragon like the great big redwood tree that he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match a tremendous display of striking and the ability of the human body to withstand excessive amount of punishment and pain.
American Dragon applying a submission hold. He hooks Super Dragon's arm around his leg, working that arm, taking out a lot of his strike-based offense. A wise move by American Dragon. However, I can't say it'll help him. Much like a cat who has a mouse in between the clutches of its claws, batting it back and forth, Super Dragon is merely playing with American Dragon as he administers those arm breakers and a giant back suplex.
American Dragon showing some of that.
Right into a cross arm breaker, one of the most deadly moves in professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. Super Dragon wisely locks the hands, but American Dragon using his feet to get Super to break his hands, his grip, and he does break. Super Dragon quickly, wisely moves to the ropes.
Quick thinking by Super Dragon.
Smart thinking. He is the ring commander-in-chief, Rivera. American Dragon with another arm breaker. This move is illegal, considering, speaking of illegal maneuvers, Super Dragon wisely, his arm gave out. Rivera, he could not support himself for that patented springboard maneuver.
The pressure of that arm bar that American Dragon was laying on was too much.
And American Dragon goes straight to the arm. Short kicks, low kicks, followed up by even more short, low kicks, urging Super Dragon to get up. But I assure you, Super Dragon is merely playing possum. He knows that this is the call for the big elbow. He reverses. Super Dragon into the pinning predicament. One. Referee, please, that was a slow count.
Only two, Jake. Only
Ducks
two.
the lariat. Super Dragon comes back with a big back elbow of his own, sending both men sprawling to the mat. Rivera, you talk about epic battles, the seeds of a war being sown. This match is a better example than any I can think of that type of struggle, feud, conflict.
This match has been in the making for several months, as Super Dragon making trips up to APW, shooting his mouth off, and getting the attention of American Dragon. Finally, the stage was set.
If you notice, Super Dragon was going for a pile driver type maneuver. He appeared not to be able to lift American Dragon. As you can see, it was all a ruse. American Dragon is done. Super Dragon
Picture perfect pile drive.
drove his head 6 inches into the mat. There is an indentation in the shape of Beck's head. Super Dragon allowing American Dragon the courtesy of kicking out and continuing this match. American Dragon showing flurries of offense, exchanging chops between these two men. Big elbow. Another one. A third and a fourth. Off the ropes, American Dragon with one of his own, and Super Dragon levels American Dragon with the ultimate elbow. Rivera.
Incredible display of striking.
You got it, baby. You got
today.
Fucking got it.
Amazing.
Go fucking pin him. Go pin him.
There you can see myself giving advice to Super Dragon to pin American Dragon, to finish this match. Super Dragon going for his patented lariat. American Dragon knew it was coming. Oh!
Come on, Super.
Shades of Johnny Saint. English technicians that will stretch your arm and break it in the span of a second. American Dragon sending Super to the ropes. Big back elbow.
High impact.
High impact. Sending him again. Big kitchen sink. Knee to the stomach. And a huge kick to the spine. Dropping Super Dragon. A near fall. But that will never be enough to pin Super Dragon Rivera. Picking him up what looks to be a waistlock. Possibly a German suplex. Super Dragon. Back elbows. Breaking off. Runs to the ropes. American Dragon with a savage clothesline, nearly decapitating and demasking Super Dragon.
It's only a matter of time before one of these warriors
Tiger Mask-esque snap suplex.
completely spends the energy and the life force.
American Dragon going up top, possibly for his diving headbutt, and yes, driving his forehead into the injured arm of Super Dragon.
Beautiful diving headbutt. Highly raised, Chris Benoit style.
American Dragon again calling for the sweet, I guess, chin music. American Dragon is met with a lariat from Super Dragon. Again! A lariat, this time, hits its mark. Drops American Dragon. Super Dragon desperately needs to pin American Dragon at this very instant to retain the APW Worldwide Internet Championship, Rivera.
Intensity at its most intense. Brutality.
Again, another savage lariat. Good night, Sally. Pull him over, Super Dragon. All you need is to merely place a finger. 2 count. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it, Rivera.
Believe it, Chico. These fans are getting the show of their life.
Super Dragon, could it be the UFO spinning leg lariat? It is! Leveling American Dragon. How about that for a mixed martial arts strike, Rivera?
Can this be it? Can this be it?
Cheaply cheating. American Dragon puts his foot over the rope, averting a loss. Temporarily averting a loss, Rivera.
The distance of a few inches. The only thing I
Big
say.
enziguri kick to the back of the head of Super Dragon. American Dragon should not have gone to the ropes just there.
Okay, now what are we doing?
We are seeing an exposition, Rivera. An exposition of different styles of wrestling. Oh! The crushing
Vicious.
weight of Super Dragon comes down on the chest of American Dragon in the form of springboard foot stomps, Rivera. Had it been any more vicious, American Dragon's spine would have shot out of his back, through the padding, through the stage floor, through the ground, through the crust of the earth, out to China, and struck an old woman eating a rice bowl in the face, Rivera.
The molten magma.
Magma. Super Dragon knows he has American Dragon in his grasp. Arrogantly, a 1 count kick out. Super Dragon cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Another quick kick out. American Dragon needs to be tested for additives, possibly Techron found in Chevron gasoline, Rivera.
The intensity of the emotion that the fan must be feeling right now, being taken on this roller coaster ride of a match.
Super Dragon
Second to none.
knocking off American Dragon, ascending the top rope, split by American Dragon. Another illegal maneuver. Will American Dragon's cheating reach ends ever? Do his depths know no bounds? Giant back suplex off the top rope. Both men feeling the effects from that one.
Super Dragon, American Dragon have reached the point of exhaustion. Complete and utter fatigue.
Super Dragon, by the grace of God, kicks out. American Dragon picking him up, going for that cattle mutilation submission. Super Dragon, wise to it, brings him up, spins him around. Tiger suplex. 1, 2, kick out by American Dragon.
Only 2. Exhaustion also showing on the face of referee Adam Marantz
The whole reference show.
as he expertly keeps the control of the match from getting completely crazy.
Super Dragon putting American Dragon up top, laying a savage chop to the back of American Dragon, going for a back suplex of his own. No! A spinning Blue Thunder bomb off the second. No!
What a match.
American Dragon somehow kicks out. I cannot believe it, Rivera. I cannot believe it. Super Dragon calling for the fan favorite, the Psycho Driver, Chico.
This time, Super Dragon has decided to pull out all the stops.
American Dragon very wisely makes it to the ropes because he knows once the Psycho Driver is hit by Super Dragon, it is all over, Rivera.
American Dragon, very smart,
He's
falling
struggling,
to the knees.
slides over, grips him, Dragon suplex style hold. Super Dragon breaks off, sends the ropes, goes for another lariat, ducks. American Dragon rolling elbow, dropping Super Dragon. Dragon is dazed. American Dragon picks him up. What is this, Rivera? Oh my God! Super Dragon miraculously kicks out. And now the cattle mutilation submission. Super Dragon. Super Dragon.
That's it.
That's not it.
That's
he never
it.
tapped.
He was
He was waving his hands in support of the crowd, urging them behind him. Why are they ringing the bell, Rivera? He did not give up.
He submitted, Chico.
He did not give up.
He submitted.
Super Dragon does not speak, Rivera. How could he give up?
Submitted. It's right there on the camera. Put the slow motion and you will see.
This is insane, Rivera. He did not give up. I will protest this to the highest authority
Submission.
within All Pro Wrestling.
Submission.
This is bullshit, Rivera.
Hard fought. This was a war.
American
Nothing short
Dragon
of a war.
now getting what for? Myself and Disco Machine after the fact. Going to lay it in. Disco with the dancing back elbow to American Dragon. Big diving drop kick to American Dragon's face. Take that.
And there comes Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. Look at the size of Joe. This is a big guy. This is a tank.
I see the size of Joe. I see the size of his shoe, Rivera. Joe, please, what are you doing to me? Hoisting me up like a rag doll and pitching me out of the ring. Joe, what are you doing? You animal. And Spanky involving his ugly face in this match. What nerve.
They love the Samoa Joe. I'm
The
telling
inevitable
you.
stare down between Super Dragon and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe comes home. Rivera, what you saw earlier, Samoa Joe attacking me, was a planned Hollywood stunt. From the right camera angle, you will see he was nowhere near my face with those vicious boot scrapes.
You bamboozled the crowd.
We bamboozled the crowd, all in the name of making Team Chismo the predominant force in professional wrestling. Myself, Disco Machine, Super Dragon, Lil Cholo, and now Samoa Joe. Psycho Driver, good night, American Dragon. Sing Midnight Vultures to yourself because you're not waking up for a very long time.
And there is the new alliance. Samoa Joe joins Team Chismo.
Most people would wonder what Samoa Joe was thinking when he joined Team Chismo, but his hatred for American Dragon, the golden boy of All Pro Wrestling, drove him to making an alliance with the finest team in professional wrestling today, Rivera. Even finer than your precious Havana Pitbulls.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the first nor the last that you will be seeing of Samoa Joe. Another tremendous talent added to the roster of Epic Pro Wrestling. So, okay, He's with Team Chismo. But Excalibur, let me tell you something. You guys better watch your back.
She is giving herself another set of black eyes. An American Dragon gazing down her blouse. That scumbag. No respect for women. I can't believe it, Rivera. I can't believe it. I am disgusted.
And apparently, American Dragon taken with Yogi McCann.
Juggy McCann's apparently taken with American Dragon as well.